Let me start today by telling you that the burnt, greasy buildup on your stove that you've been scrubbing for months can disappear in under 1 minute without harsh chemicals or endless scrubbing. What if one simple household item can cut through grease so effectively that it looks like the grease is literally melting away? I tested this on the most disgusting, grease-covered stove I could find, and what happened was so satisfying that I had to record it. Stay with me to the end, because your relationship with stove cleaning is about to change forever. The battle we're all losing. Let's be honest about something. Cleaning a greasy stove is one of the most frustrating household tasks that exists. You cook a meal, oil splatters everywhere. You tell yourself you'll clean it later, but later never comes. Days pass. The grease hardens. More layers accumulate. Before you know it, your stove looks like a disaster zone. Brown, sticky, burnt-on grease covering every surface. And when you finally decide to clean it, you're scrubbing for 30 minutes. Your arms are aching, and you've barely made progress. I used to dread this task so much that I'd avoid cooking anything that might splatter. I'd buy expensive degreasers that promised instant results. They'd work a little bit, but never completely. The really stubborn grease, the burnt stuff around the burners, nothing touched it. I accepted that my stove would just always look somewhat dirty. Then I discovered something that changed everything. Not a new product, not an expensive tool, just a different way of using something I already had. And the first time I tried it, I literally stood there with my mouth open, watching years of grease buildup dissolve before my eyes. The method that actually works. Here's the secret that professionals know, but nobody talks about. Baking soda and dish soap paste applied to a warm stove. Not hot, just warm. Here's exactly how it works. After cooking, while your stove is still slightly warm, turn off all burners. Mix 3 tablespoons of baking soda with 1 tablespoon of dish soap and just enough water to form a thick paste. Spread this paste generously over all the greasy areas. Now here's the critical part. Let it sit for 10 minutes. Don't rush this. What happens during those 10 minutes is pure chemistry. The warmth of the stove activates the baking soda's abrasive properties, while the dish soap breaks down the oil molecules. The grease doesn't just sit there. It actually starts breaking down. After 10 minutes, take a damp sponge and start wiping. You'll feel it immediately. The grease isn't resisting. It's sliding off effortlessly. Even the burnt, crusty stuff that seemed permanent just wipes away. The results that shocked me. The first time I used this method, cleaning my entire stove took 12 minutes total. 12 minutes to achieve what used to take me 45 minutes of intense scrubbing. And the results were better. My stove looked cleaner than it had in years. The surfaces were shiny. The burners looked almost new. Even the areas I'd given up on as permanently stained came completely clean. But here's what really changed my life. Because this method is so quick and easy, I started doing it after every cooking session. Just a quick paste application while the stove is still warm. 10-minute wait while I'm doing other cleanup. Quick wipe, and done. This prevents grease buildup entirely. My stove now looks consistently clean instead of accumulating layers of grime that require massive cleaning sessions. Why this changes everything. This isn't just about having a clean stove. It's about removing a task you dread from your life. It's about cooking without anxiety about cleanup. It's about understanding that the hardest-looking problems often have the simplest solutions. We've been conditioned to believe we need specialized products for every cleaning challenge. But sometimes, basic chemistry with common ingredients works better than anything a company can manufacture and market. Now you know it. The stove cleaning hack that removes grease in minutes, not hours. Baking soda and dish soap paste on a warm stove. Choose 10-minute wait, effortless wipe. If this just saved you from hours of scrubbing, hit that like button right now. Subscribe and turn on notifications for more cleaning hacks that actually work. Share this with anyone who dreads cleaning their stove. Comment if you're trying this after your next meal. Click the link in the description box below to join our free cleaning community. I'll see you next time. Until then, stay smart, clean efficiently, and enjoy your spotless stove.